on the line with Justin David Kish. Go ahead, Justin.
How you doing, Gilbert?
I'm doing good, brother. How you doing?
I'm doing great. Thank you so much for your time. Welcome to Combat Coverage.
Awesome. Thanks for having me.
Now, Gilbert, it has been a while since we've seen you in the Bellator cage. I think we're dating back all the way back to the spring, around March time. Why the long layoff? And, what have you been doing since, your time away from...
All right, well, the long layoff, you have to talk to Bellator about that. I wanted to fight June and July, but I had to sit back and be patient and wait for a good opportunity when Bellator called. So all I've been doing is training the whole time. I haven't had no injuries. I stayed in the gym, working hard, improving my skill set. So that's it. I was doing two things, really. Working on my business, just growing my gym and working on my skill set. So that's been my whole summer.
We are all very excited that you're able to get back into the cage. You're going to be taking on Rick Rainey at Bellator 162. We're just a couple of weeks away from the fight. How are your preparations going for the fight against Rick right now?
Oh, man, this has definitely been one of my best training camps. I couldn't ask for much more. Everything is going perfectly. Everybody's coming together. My team, my coaches, training partners, family, personal life. Everything is on point. I'm so excited.
Talking about your camp training out of Team Victory in Colorado Springs, Colorado, tell us about your training camp so far. Did you bring, any outside help in for this fight, or are you keeping everything with your current staff?
Yeah, everything is the same. Why would I bring somebody in? It's not like Rick Rainey poses some crazy threat in some crazy area. He's not a Michael Page that comes to flash his stuff at karate, taekwondo base. He's not a jiu-jitsu master, like a Damian Maya that I have to bring in jiu-jitsu, black belt. He's just an MMA fighter. He got a good skill set. He's a strong guy. He's athletic, but he's not nothing special. The guys I have, from Chris Camozzi, Dustin Jacoby, Brian Rogers, my own fighters like Malcolm Versinor. I got guys, from boxing, from the Olympic training center. That I spar with. I got jiu-jitsu guys from Castle Rock, black belts, high level brown belts. Man, I'm good. Good. We got it all.
Let's go and talk about Rick Rainey a little bit more. What do you know of so far of Rick Rainey, and have you seen any fight film of him so far? Are you a kind of guy that likes to do the research and watch past fights of your opponent?
No, not really. Actually, that's mostly my coach's job. I've seen him fight. I saw him fight live, not live, but I watched it live on TV, when he fought Chidi Kawanje, and that was an interesting fight because, he was obviously fighting the guy that I fought. And I actually thought he did relatively well against Chidi. I think Chidi kind of played into his game a little bit, but he can't fight Chidi the way he fought me. So there's not a lot I could take away from that. However, I haven't really studied him, like break down videos and watch him 10 times a day. I watch a little bit, then I put it on my coaches, and then from there, I focus on myself and getting myself prepared.
Now, in this training camp, was there anything different? Was there a big primary focus in this training camp? Was it cardio? Was it striking? What was one of the main focuses that you worked on in this training camp?
Really just becoming a better fighter all around. We worked on everything. We worked on, just making sure that, Gilbert Smith to step in the cage October 21st is the best Gilbert Smith ever, and I really feel that. We worked on building my confidence, making sure that, mentally and everything is in tune, and I feel really good. I just can't wait for the fight. I'm really excited.
I'm very excited for the fight as well, because what I love so much about this fight is that it showcases two fighters, with the knockout power. How are you going to address, Rainey's, his stand-up game? He has a good, kickboxing background. How are you going to address that in this fight?
I'm training with better kickboxers, high level kickboxers. I mean, like he doesn't pose anything. If you know me, you know for one I got a good jaw. Like I've not like the only time I've been stunned is when I ran into Luke Barnett's knee. I shot into his knee. Okay, you talking about a guy that's 6'6", that's the middleweight that walks around at 220. Okay, that's the only time I've been stunned. Anybody else, I mean, anybody mother would have been taken out. But as far as kicking and punching, like I've like my jaw is supreme. So first of all, I don't think he's going to touch me. I don't think he's fast enough. I don't think he's smooth enough. And my defense is good. You know, my countering skills are good. So you know, and anytime I need to, I can pull out my wrestling, and I know he's not going to beat me there. So I feel very confident when it comes to the striking.
Now we have a couple more questions before we let you go. One question comes in, you know, from a fan. He asked, you know, where do you, if you pull off the victory against Rick Rainey, you know, where does the victory over Rick Rainey, you know, put you in the Bellator welterweight division?
It puts me nowhere. Beating Rick Rainey, coming off of a loss, puts me nowhere. I got to fight a couple more fights before I even start thinking about, you know, who's the top 10 and where am I. I got to win more. So first and foremost, I'm just going to focus on Rick Rainey.
And lastly, give us a prediction. What are we to expect from you? And, you know, what is your game plan and how do you think things will, you know, turn out come fight night?
Pretty simple. Expect for me to win, expect for me to finish him, and expect to have an exciting, awesome fight.
Gilbert, it's been an honor to have you here on the show. We really appreciate it. Good luck at Bellator 162 against Rick Rainey. God bless and have a great day, my friend.